You're on.
I'm on? Oh. Got to act now, I guess. Now, anyway, got a little clutch here. This is a Freddy Kruger snake. You can see Freddy Krueger's Revenge. Either that or Scissor, what's that called? Edward Scissorhand got here or something, because looks like, man, look at all the cuts in these things. They're all begging to get out. Hopefully I didn't wait too long, because you know what I think. Look at that. So let's see here. Now these are a fire that looks like a yellow belly. Me and Tim were just talking about it. Woo, that's nice looking. Dang, that is a gorgeous snake. I mean, it just looks like a pastel, but very good looking. We got this from somebody, the male, and it says this will be his last year because we finally got some good males. We got a lot of females.
What the heck?
Look at that. What does the mother look like?
Exactly. Yeah, trace her down.
Gonna have to look at the mother if she's throwing this much span and what the snakes look like. So this ain't a case who the daddy, it's who the mama is, because we know who the daddy is. These eggs are like how many days, Tim? Ooh, that's a nice fire. Dang, that is an incredible fire. Don't look anything like the dad.
53 days.
That makes you think that that thing is just an ugly fire, because that is a nice fire.
Well, this could be just the other fire too.
Oh,
I gotta trace them back.
Okay, that's a gorgeous fire. Super light colored.
That's a fire.
Well, there's another beautiful fire. Look at the heads. God, completely washed out. Ooh. This is the kind that I worry about. Been in there an extra day. I cut it and it's like a vacuum. Trying to get that thing of air. That's why I don't like to miss them, but we've been a little busy and backed up and didn't notice it slit. But
haven't cut this morning, so.
But we're good. Everything's okay. No losses, no fouls. Well, that's a good looking snake, whatever that is. Dang, that thing, look at it. It's got that is an incredible snake.
Yeah.
I bet the mom must be something a little bit different, because, and this is a double the whatever the mom is, because you see that's light, but I don't think that's a fire. Look at the head on this snake. Wow, that snake is gorgeous. I don't know what it looks like through the camera, but that's beautiful. So that's a nice little clutch. How many days are these guys at?
53, I think.
53 days on their own, or 54. We have to do the hard math, but we like to wait until the first one slits before we cut them open. We don't just rip the razor blade out, and because we're interested to see what we got, we usually wait. We used to do that. We decided it was better to just let nature take its course and let the first one pip, and then we cut them all, because we figure, unless we get one egg, sometimes we'll get a little bit worried because we don't know. We don't want the one egg to drown. But when we have a clutch with a few eggs in it, we let the first one cut, then we slit them, and of course when we slit them, we cut very slightly and then lift the egg up and make sure that we, it doesn't hurt to cut the vessels. Some people think that cutting that vessel is a big problem, but the snake, as you saw, the little Freddy Krueger ends, they've been busy cutting, and they weren't exercising any remorse on how they did it. That's why that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cuts in that one on its own, and I don't know what they all have. That one had 6 cuts just on one end. So anyway, 54 days is usually what I like to see them slit on their own. We run them at 90 degrees, and ball pythons will usually sit in their eggs about 2 to 3 days, and these guys will be out. Usually we expect them to be out within 60 days from the day they're laid, and they take about 30 days from their shed prior. So they'll shed, lay their eggs 30 days, and boom, you got your 60 days, and you got your babies out in your hands, holding them in your hands. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. We thought we'd give you a little bit more education. We run the incubator at about 85%, about 90% humidity. We use a perlite vermiculite mixture. It's just we do better with that, and we run a little bit moisture because of that, because the drainage is much better. What the perlite causes is drainage, and the vermiculite holds the humidity. So kind of a combination deal, and it works pretty well. You just got to make sure you don't do it too dry, because these do definitely, they allow it to have a drainage. So there you go, guys. Take care.